Okay, in this video I'm going to give a quick overview of the menus working from left to right. So we start with catalogue. Hovering my mouse over catalogue then presents me with the product ranges that we do, and then equally hovering my mouse over each of them then presents me with the sub-ranges between them categories. So then I can just click directly onto MARMOLEUM Solid. It takes me through, and then I can pick from there any of the ranges that I want. Moving on to the product finder, customer would use this to, so as an example, I know that I want safety flooring, so I can check that. And then that'll just filter onto safety flooring. And I know from safety flooring that my product needs to be green. So if I select green, I'll then be presented with all the green or greenish products within that range. Moving on, we have the contact forms. So there's a general contact form for general queries. Customer can request a quotation, request a return. Hopefully not, but if they need to, they can put a complaint in, and they can request an account data change. For example, my email address is different to this, or somebody has left the business, blah, blah, blah. News is where we'll have any updates or promotions on the site or within Forbo. And then we move over to my ForbOnline, which is pretty much where customers are going to be using this the most, I would think. So we start with my details. Pressing on that gives me an overview of the customer, well, the business. This is just a dummy account that I'm using. And then moving down, I see that this is me and my details. There's my email address, my unique ID number for this business. Next up, we have my orders, invoices, credits, and returns. So a customer would use this for checking their order history or to see the status of credits, returns, and invoicing. So selecting it down on the menu, they'll be presented with what options they want to look at, and then equally they can set a date range. So ForbOnline was only set up this year, but they could, if they wanted to look at orders from last year, if it was possible, they could do going forward. Then we see a list of all the orders that have been placed recently. Equally, this is just the dummy account, so these are all set to 0. And if all the orders have been cancelled, but if I wanted to view closer details, I can select view details, and it gives me a breakdown of the order, which I can then print. And it tells me who it was sold to, where it's been delivered to, what the product was, blah, blah, blah. You can view parameters, and that's pretty good. Moving on, they can have a look at the quotes. They can look at order templates. Order templates are when a customer knows that they're going to be ordering the same type of order each time. And they can just save that as a template, so they don't have to keep re-entering all the information again. Complaints, they can have a look at complaint status if they've raised any complaints. Financial dashboard, which I will just click on, gives them a breakdown of the company credit limit and where they are with like invoices due and stuff like that, and percentage of the credit limit that they've used. And then finally, account manager, clicking on this will present them with the sales manager to contact, and also the CS agent that they can contact in the office as well, should they need to. My orders takes me back to this screen. It's a direct route, and then obviously you've got the shopping trolley left, where if they place any orders or any products into the basket will appear there.